In this video, we're going to go ahead and learn how we can actually print information to our developer console. So one of the best tools you can use while working on your JavaScript code is your browser's console here. And while you're writing your code, there is a function that you can utilize to actually print information about your code to the developer console. And then when you actually run your when your code's actually executed, it'll be printed here. So this can be helpful for troubleshooting any bugs you're trying to track down if you're trying to debug your code, or if you want to just print out any generic information that you want to be available on the page for people that are expecting it. So to get started, if you go ahead and go into your project folder, let's go into the 6-console folder, go into the start subfolder, and let's open the index.html page and the main.js page. And then you'll also want to open that index.html page in your web browser. Alright, so to start writing our code, let's switch over to our main.js file. So to actually log information to our console, what we can do is we do console.log and then our message. So I'm just going to do hi there. So if we go ahead and save and refresh our browser, you'll see right away over our developer console, we get the message that we went ahead and passed to the log method. So what's happening here is, by default, we have a console object made available to us, and this console object allows us to interact with our browser's debugging console. So that way we can print information to that console, and then that way when the code's executed, it's ran here. So this console object is made available as a global variable called console. This variable is an object that has multiple methods associated with it. So we'll be covering methods later on in the course, but for now, just recognize that there is a method called log on this console object, and this log method allows us to write information to the console. So in addition to passing a message here, we can pass additional information, and that information will be logged to the console as well. So for example, if I go ahead and do console log, I'm going to do hi there again, and this time I'm just going to go past the number 5. I'm going to go ahead and save and refresh, and you'll see now I get my message and that additional variable that I passed, so the 5. So in addition to console log, you can also use console.info to also log a message. Hi there from info. So if we save and refresh, you'll see that we also log this message to our console. So one thing to know, both log and info are doing the exact same thing when it prints information to the console here. So in addition to these, there are a few additional methods that are helpful for printing information to the console. One of these is console.warning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hi here console log, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it here. But I'm going to go ahead and change this to a warning. And I'm going to do hi there from warning. So if we save and refresh, and we'll see right away we get a unique message to our console here. So console.warn is used for outputting warning messages to our console. So this can be useful if some type of error happened and we want to warn the user about it, but it's not an error that's going to prevent our code from running. It could be useful if our library is being depreciated. We could include that in our JavaScript library so that it gets printed to the console so people are aware. And just what's unique about the warning is it's yellow, and we get this little notification here. But we can also expand it, and we get this stack trace. So basically, a stack trace is a way for us to get information about errors that are happening and where it's happening in our code. So for example, we'll get this link here, and it'll point us to our line of JavaScript code that warning came from. So if I go ahead and click on that, you'll see that we get pointed to this line here. So one additional method that we can use for outputting information is we can do console.error. And so similar to the warning, this one's unique because it can be used for outputting error messages to the console. So I'm just going to do hi there from error. And now if we go ahead and save and refresh in the browser, now you'll see we get a new type of message. So we'll see it's red, and we get this error indicator here. It's similar to the warning. We get this stack trace for finding where this error came from in our code. So there are many more methods available on the console object. However, we won't be covering those in this video.